and your hosts, the Brookings Bobcats. This contest is being conducted by the administration of Brookings High School under the guidance and regulation of the South Dakota High School Activities Association for the enjoyment and educational benefit of our high school students. We encourage you to support your team in a positive manner while pursuing victory with honor. Sportsmanship is all about respecting the game, each other, and yourselves. Please enjoy tonight's game and support our student athletes while modeling good sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, Dallas Cole, the voice of the Bobcats for nearly 40 years, passed away at his home on Sunday. It's safe to say there will never be another DC, someone who is willing to dedicate his nights and weekends chasing the Bobcats and many other squads all over the state and beyond. His love for the Bobcats, the city of Brookings, and its people may never be matched. At this time, please join us in a moment of silence in honor of Dallas Cole, and we ask that you keep Margie, Drew, and the rest of the family in your thoughts and prayers.
Show brought to you by Active Heating, serving you in Watertown and Brookings. When we come back, I'm starting on this.
Thank you. At this time, will you please stand, remove your hats. Active and retired service personnel may salute and show proper respect to our flag as our Brookings High School concert choir sings the national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare above bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the hope of the brave.
And now, please say hello to the Bobcats cheerleaders. Grace Crusoe, Andrea James, Paige Johnson, Ruby Simmonsma, Maya Gumbelson, Lisa Patone, Aliana McKnight, Mackenzie Steinhauer. Cheer coach is Carly Krogman. And now the starting lineups for tonight's ESD matchup. First for the visiting team, the Yankton Bucks. Starting in the guard, 5'10" junior, number 3, Max Wrighton. Also in guard, a 6' junior, number 4, Rusty Wrighton. And a guard, a 6' senior, number 11, Dylan Crowley. And a forward, a 6' junior, number 14, Cody Oswald. And another forward, a 6'5" senior, number 23, Jaden Crawl. The Bucks are coached by Chris Haynes, assisted by Jason Saddle, Matt Decker, Sawyer Schmitz, and Brady Hale. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Brookings Bobcats. Starting at forward, number 6'1" senior, number 2, Jimmy Moe. At a forward, 5'11" senior, number 4, Jake Ahmed. At another guard, number 5'11" senior, number 10, Sam Arson. A senior guard standing 6 foot even, number 22, Jack Evans. And the 6'2" senior forward, number 23, Jack Reddy. Head coach for the Bobcats and Travis Anderson, assisted by Jerry Howard, Joe Jefferson, and Mark Fry. The officials for tonight's contest are Aaron Intringer, Jim Ricketts Jr., and Steve Staple.
Black trim with white letters and white numbers here, and we're just about to go. As always, let's get a prediction, Alec. It's a special night tonight.
It is a special night. Again, Teacher Appreciation Night, and then again, just honoring the late, great Dallas Cole. I think Brookings is going to come out on top. They're going to get a win that they absolutely need. They're going to sneak out of Josted with a 61-57 win.
That sounds fantastic to me. I couldn't agree more. They get it down low. Letty playing some defense at the block. It's going to be Jaden Kroll, the 6'5" senior. They kick it out to Prouty. Prouty's three-point shot off the mark. Rebound goes to Letty, pushing to the other side on the right wing. Looking at a ball screen from Even, didn't get it, tries to go baseline. It's passed out to Mo. Then they go Harden top of the key. Even at the right wing. It's going to be a reversal there to Letty. Back to Even, right wing, down to 15 on the shot clock. Harden gets a ball screen from Letty. Letty had a chance to roll there. He finally did. Gets down in the left block. Tries to get a finish there, and he's going to be fouled on the shot. It'll be Jaden Kroll, the 6'5" senior there, picking up the first foul for the Yankton Bucks. And we talked about Jet Letty being aggressive there, Alec. He looked like he was maybe tentative, wanted to pass it out, decided to go up, and got rewarded for it.
Exactly, and again, that's something we just said before the game, the fact that Yankton has height, but not the height we've seen. I think, in a typical, I shouldn't say typical, but if there was a game where that's a 6'7", 6'8" guy, I think he gets blocked easily. The fact that he jumps up, he goes into him, was a great play by Letty. He connects on the first, and again, that's something Brookings has to do, is get to the line, and they did it on the first possession as the second one up, and he connects on the second, giving Brookings an early 2-0 lead.
Nice, patient possession there from the Bobcats. Good to see them start off the game like that and not rush through anything on offense. They go right wing over to Reichen. Reichen gets it down low to the other Reichen in Rugby, drives baseline, tried to pass it out to Prouty, the 6' senior, and it's out of bounds. So Reichen connection, one of the first possessions there, but it's a turnover for the Bucks. So the Bobcats will take over here with a 2-point lead, just over 7 minutes in this first quarter.
And again, you see Yankton, a little pressure. I liked it how Jake Ammon and Jack Even just kind of left the court. Let Sam Harden bring it up. That way you're not allowing Yankton to double or anything. So good move there as Sam Harden goes in. He draws the foul and connects. It's a chance for a 3-point play. Another good aggressive take by the Bobcats. The foul was on, I believe it was number 40. No, excuse me, I didn't see who it was on. I'm sorry.
It was 14.
Okay,
yep.
yes, Cody Oswald. So this will send Harden to the line for a chance for the 3-point play.
We didn't mention Harden's name, but again, he's been aggressive as well, and if he can get to the lane like that and be successful, the Bobcats have a chance. The free throw off the mark, but a good rebound from Zach Moe to keep this possession alive for the Bobcats. A chance to get a little 2-for-1 here. Moe top of the key. He's guarded by Oswald. They go left wing to Harden. Harden tries to go baseline. Now he's trapped there. Gets it back to Moe. Moe tries to go baseline. He's trapped in the corner. They get it back to Letty. Loses a handle on it. Letty being guarded by Kroll. They go top of the key to Even. Down to 10 on the shot clock. They get it to Ammon, a 3-point opportunity. We've seen him light it up here in Bob Josted Gym, but that one is off the mark, and that was tipped out of bounds by Jack Even. So a 4-point lead here for the Bobcats with 6:20 remaining. And one of the things I didn't think about, Alec, we've seen someone score other than Jake Ammon in this first half within the first 2 minutes.
I was just thinking that too. Brookings obviously knows how well Jake can shoot the ball, and they want to get him going early as it's a 3-pointer there by Rugby Reichen, the 6' junior, so making it a 4-3 Bobcat lead. But yeah, I mean, Jake's a guy that you want to get going early. Nonetheless, you want to see other guys score so they don't have to just rely on Jake to score every point like he did one of the last games we had called.
They go Letty to the right wing, tries to go baseline against Kroll there. A little jumper from about 8 feet, just off the front iron. Rebound goes to the Bucks. Bucks looking to push to the other side with Mac Reichen setting up the offense. They go top of the key to Rugby Reichen. Gets to the free throw line. Ball might have been tipped on the shot there. Good defense by the Bobcats. Ends up in the hands of Ammon. Ammon pushes all the way ahead to Even. Even tries to go up, and he's blocked there by Jaden Kroll. So good recovery defense from the Bucks. They get it to the corner. A three-point shot off the mark by Reichen, the 5'10 junior. Then it gets tipped into the hands of Letty. Letty gets it ahead to Ammon. Ammon goes left baseline, tries to go up there. I think it is going to be a jump ball. So another nice defensive possession there for the Bucks to get back and get ahead of those Bobcat offensive players. But it is Bobcat possession here, 4-3 with 5:16 remaining in this first quarter.
And again, you like to see the patience of the Bobcats. I think right there they had a chance with Letty getting the ball to maybe go down 2-on-1, but again, he just slowed down, pulled it back out. Had a good take by Jake Ammon there. So again, I like the patience right now, getting them the ball back to try and set up a better offensive possession.
Mo getting caught at the left wing here. He's guarded by Prouty. Gets a three-point shot off the back iron. Long rebound goes to Prouty, and then they hand it off right to Reichen there, and he pushes to the other side. Reichen gets caught in the lane, had his man in the air, but he's going to kick it out to a wide-open Prouty. A three-point shot, and he rattles it in. So 2 3-point baskets here, and it's a 6-4 lead for the Bucks here. Just under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. So the perimeter game here for the Bucks, keeping them alive, Alec. The Bobcats maybe need to do a little better job getting a hand up, and then it's a turnover from even.
And again, not sure what happened on that last possession where Jake Ammon went into the defender for the jump ball, but it looked like he was pointing at something towards his foot, telling Coach Ingebretson he needed a sub. So again, you can see no dead ball yet, but Trace Fennis looks like he'll be checking in for Jake Ammon. Hopefully everything is okay, but like I said, they need to have some sort of dead balls. They're going to be a jump ball here. So again, hopefully Jake Ammon's okay as Trace Fennis does check in for him.
And that's a tough blow for the Bobcats. Again, the scorer that he can be, the Bobcats are going to need him tonight. The previous possession, it was Rugby Reichen to lay it in on the left-hand side. He's got 5 of the 8 Buck points, and then it was a jump ball, as Alec had mentioned, so it's an inbound play underneath their own basket. They go top of the key to Reichen. They go right corner. Right corner, it's Prouty, the 6-foot senior, back to Reichen at the top of the key. Good defense there by Jack Even to keep him out of the lane. Little handoff to Rugby Reichen, the 6-foot junior. Reichen tries to go baseline. It was Harden following him there, and he's going to get a bump foul. Not a bad foul there from Harden to keep him out from the lane and possibly dishing one out to the outside.
Exactly. We've seen it so far through these first 4 minutes. He's just crafty around the hoop. You know, he tried to make a nice pass earlier that had gone out of bounds, but still the fact that he just kind of has that awareness when he's down low around the hoop. Again, I don't think, like you had said, not a bad foul by Sam at all.
Lease checks in for Brookings, so first minutes for him this evening. They go right wing over to Oswald. Oswald guarded by Mo, a little handoff to Reichen. Reichen gets in the lane, had Harden on his back, good defense. They kick to the corner, a 3-point shot from the other Reichen in Mack, off the mark, but an offensive rebound goes to Kroll, the 6'5 senior. So using all of that 6'5 frame to help this team out on offense. Left wing, it's Reichen driving in, going to be fouled on the way there. A flurry of Bobcats. We'll see who this one is on. But again, right now the Bucks doing a good job of answering, as that foul is going to be on Even, I think his first personal, second team. But right now we talked about the perimeter game for the Bucks, but now they're starting to get into the lane, Alec, and that's causing some issues.
I was going to say, you can just see all of these guards have not scared at all to attack the lane at all. I mean, they're getting around their defenders and just go right into the paint. So again, you know, we've said Brookings has to do that to get to the line. Same side, Brookings has to be, you know, smart down there, because the last thing they can afford, and we've seen this in the past too, is picking up so many early fouls, letting teams get into the bonus, and again, that's where they get to the line and kind of start to pull away in some of those games.
Well, it's a broadcaster's nightmare as the second one goes in. We've got 3 Reichens on the floor. It was the last Reichen there, and Drew, the 5'10 junior, to check in. So this, bear with us, folks. We'll see what we can do here. It's a 10-4 lead for the Bucks. They got it ahead to Even past the half-court line. It's going to be fouled there before he made the pass, and it looks like that one is going to be on Jaden Kroll, the 6'5 senior. That's his second personal, so they're going to sub him out with Colton Potts, the 6'4 senior as well, and then Harden's going to get a break from Jake Ammon. So good to see Ammon back in the game, Alec.
Exactly, and like I said, I wasn't sure what exactly I just know he looked over at Coach Ingebretson, had said something that he had to come out, but nonetheless, it wasn't anything serious because he is back in the game.
Under 3.5 minutes to go here, a 10-4 lead for the Bucks. They go right wing to Even. Even guarded by Morse, the 6'5 junior, goes in on the left side. A lot of contact on the way there. I think he's going to say he got hit on the side of the head, and I want to say that's going to be on Potts, the 6'4 senior, and I believe it is. So Even goes to the line for 2 free throws here.
And again, great for the Bobcats. Yankton's 4th team foul. There's still 3:16 left to go in the first. Something we haven't seen a lot of this season is Brookings getting into that bonus as early as they possibly could. Even misses the first free throw. It seems as though it's always been the opposite. Brookings picking up all those fouls and sending other teams to the line. So again, if they can keep being aggressive on defense as Even connects on the second. Again, it'll get them to the line, which obviously benefit them in the long run.
And already 5 trips to the line for the Bobcats so far. That last free throw ended a 10-0 run for the Bucks. Again, it was 4-0 Bobcats, and the Bucks came up with 10 of their own, so even ends that streak. They go to the corner. It's a 3-point shot from Rugby Riken off the mark there. Rebound goes to Mo. So again, Mo showing off his athleticism, helping these Bobcats out, getting some of those defensive rebounds as they set it up on this side under 3 minutes, trailing by 5. They go to Lease at the left wing. Lost a handle on it, recovers, gets it to Mo at the top of the key. They go Ammon at the right wing. Ammon, a little give and go there to Mo. Mo thought about a jumper, now he takes it here, and nothing but net. So good confidence there to stick with that shot. Mo knocks it down, gets his first basket of the night, and now it's only a 10-7 ball game here for the Bucks with 2:30 remaining in this first quarter.
And that's always seemed more his game. We said the athleticism when he tries to get to the paint, but other than that, he seemed, I mean, that 10-15 foot range just seems to be more, and we saw right there as he hit it, nothing but net. So again, if he can get going as well, this is what's going to help keep Brookings in this game.
They go left wing. It's a cutting Rugby Riken, gets to the left block, and then it is going to be an offensive foul. I think you wrapped around him there, so Riken, the 6-foot junior, gets an offensive foul. Now 5 team fouls for the Bucks as Harden checks in for even. It's a 10-7 ball game in favor of the Yankton Bucks. Again, 2:09 to go in this first quarter.
And again, not too many times you see that call on guards. You know, it's one thing when you see a big backing their way down and you might throw it. So the fact that, you know, they call it on guards is just letting us know the rest, they're seeing that stuff, and hopefully they continue to call it the rest of the game if it favors the Bobcats.
A little pump fake 3 running jump shot. Not a bad look there for the Bobcats, but off the mark. So the rebound goes to the Bucks here. Driving into the lane, Rugby Riken going to be fouled on the way there. Riken showing off his athleticism and his ability to get into the lane early here, and it's causing problems for the Bobcats. And that one was on Sam Harden, his second. So Harden just checked in not that long ago, and now it's even coming in for him.
You know, they say hands off in the ESD, hand check.
Always, always. It has never, when has that ever changed?
Exactly.
Nice play there from the inbounds. Again, they got it to the hands of Michael Morse, the 6'5 junior. Couldn't finish near on the right side. So the Bobcats catch a break. It's even pushing to the other side. And then Morse makes up for it, knocks it away from him, ends up into the hands of Riken. Riken goes in, and I thought they were going to call a foul on Svenis there. It turned into kind of a circus shot. Now we're just going back and forth. They get it to Ammon, and he lays it in off the glass with the left hand. So Ammon gets on the board for the first time tonight. It's a 10-9 lead for the Bucks.
Excellent defense there by Trey Svenis, just kind of cutting across. Didn't really go for the block. That's where you see a lot more fouls called. When you go for that block, just went for the ball, came up with it, caused a turnover, and a bucket for Ammon.
3-point shot from Drew Riken, right wing, no good off the back iron. Rebound goes to Svenis here. So the Bobcats a chance to take the lead here with just over a minute. Again, they're trailing 10-9. Then it was Svenis who comes up lame on that left foot, lost a handle on it, turns the ball over, and then they go coast to coast with Rugby Riken, who gets 7 points so far in this first quarter, extends the lead to 3. We hope that Svenis is okay. Again, he went down kind of hard, didn't see what happened. He was grabbing that left leg, Alec.
Again, it looked like he was going on that left ankle. I'm not sure if he rolled it on his own or if he stepped on Mac Riken's foot. You can see him gingerly going on it. Nobody is coming in to sub for him, so he must be well enough to stay in. So again, hopefully it was nothing more than a little ankle tweak.
They go Mo in the corner, back to even at the top of the key. Again, 10 seconds on the shot clock, 30 on the game. Got to go here. Great scenario for the Bucks, a chance to finish off this quarter. They go even left wing, little awkward running jump shot, didn't get it to fall, and then it was an offensive rebound by Mo, almost put it back, but then it ends up into the hands of Colton Potts, the 6'4 senior for the Bucks here, and we're approaching the 10-second mark, and it'll be at the top of the key. Riken to run up this offensive play one final time in this first quarter. Gets a ball screen from Potts, goes all the way down, and Riken, so far, he's been doing it all first quarter. Finally didn't get a layup to go there, went in and out, and so the Bobcats catch a break at the end of this first quarter, trailing 12-9 after one. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in a minute, K-Country 102.3.
Ivy Bookstore is proud to be a friend of Brookings High School and proud to support Bobcat athletics teams, fine art programs, and student organizations. And also thank you to our sponsors, First Bank and Trust, proud sponsor of Bobcat arts and athletic programs, because we believe everyone should play hard and bank easy. Visit any of our 4 Brookings locations.
finished through one quarter, Alec. It's a 12-9 lead, Yankton. A nice finish there for the Bobcats. Again, it was a 6-0 run to get it to 10-4 for Yankton, and the Bobcats had a nice response.
Exactly, and again, everything we've said all year, you know, you've had a good first quarter, only down by 3. How you respond in that second quarter? There have been times we've seen them have good quarters, and then before you know it, they're down 15 after 2. So how they come out and respond here in the second quarter, I think will speak volumes to how the rest of the game goes.
They go to Jackson Eck, the new sub, starting off this second quarter left wing. They get it to Lease just above the block, and then it was knocked away there by Dylan Prouty, the 6-foot senior. Then they try to kick it all the way ahead to Drew Reichen, the 5'10 junior in the corner, is knocked out of bounds. Good hustle there by Ammon to keep that one out of play.
And again, I like him going down low to Lease. You know, Yankton having 5 team fouls. If you can have him pick up a 6th here early to make that bonus come a little sooner is a great idea. But again, you have to know with a team full of all of these guards, they're going to be very handsy. They're going to come from behind like we saw there on Lease.
It was a nice sideline play. They were trying to lob it up to Michael Morse near that right block. Caught it up in the air, went down, and then was fouled before the shot by Jet Letty, so that's his first personal, team 4th. Now they get an inbounds play with a nice shot there in the corner. Who else but Rugby Reichen? He's got 11 of the 15 Buck points, Alec. Something has to be done to keep him off the board here to finish off this first half.
Yeah, and again, Brookings knows that they have to do something because, like you said, he's got 11 of their 15. He's got the hot hand, so Brookings has to do something to try and stop him. You can see Yankton really wanted a 5-second call on Jack Even right there. The ref said a couple times he had space restarting that 5-second, hence why they didn't call it.
They got it down to Letty, and we'll check that. It's 10 of the 15 points. That was my fault there. So 10 points for Reichen as Svenis checks in, and I think it was a jump ball, Alex. So it is Buck possession. So again, this is where one of those runs can happen. Again, it was a 6-0 run kind of to finish off that first quarter, and now the Bucks starting to pull away here with a 15-9 lead just under 7 minutes in the second quarter.
And you can see Brookings trying to do something down low because that time they went down low to Jet Letty as Dylan Prouty, the 6-foot senior, connects on a 3, giving Yankton an 18-9 lead. But again, the last 2 possessions, Brookings has gone down low, but both times a Yankton guard has come and kind of stolen it from behind. So Brookings just has to do a better job of protecting the ball when they're in the paint.
Prouty 6 points off 2 shots for these Bucks. They go left side to Eck. Under 20 seconds on the shot clock. They go right side to Even. Then they go Svenis in the right corner. Good defense here by the Bucks. They kick it to the corner. Eck, a 3-point opportunity. Going to be just short. Just caught the iron there, and a rebound goes to the Bucks in Morse. Then it was a pass there by Morse. I think it slipped out of his hands. Ends up in the hands of Letty. Little bounce pass to Even. I think he thought Ammon was going to keep going to the basket there, but he didn't. Gets it to an open Even for a 3-point shot. He knocks it down from the left wing, and that's what Jack Even needs. Alec needs to see the ball go in from that outside perimeter.
Exactly. Excellent pass there to get it to an open Even. And yeah, going back to what you said, Jake Ammon, the 3-point shooter that he is, went to that corner. Jet Letty, normally on a 2-on-1, you go to the hoop. He went to the corner. Nonetheless, it resulted in a later possession 3-pointer for Jack Even. A big bucket for the Bobcats.
There's a rebound kept alive by Oswald, and he couldn't finish the putback, and then he ends up fouling Jet Letty. So now 16 fouls for these Bucks. No more to give as Mo checks in for, I think it's going to be, no, okay, we'll make sure here. Did he come in for Harden, Alec? I'm not entirely sure. I thought Mo maybe just got in, but maybe he's been in. And, of course, I probably missed that one as they get it to Svenis here. It's an 18-12 lead, 5.5 to go in this second quarter. Gets across the timeline, a little handoff over to Eck. Eck goes left wing over to Mo. Mo is guarded by Drew Reichen, the 5'10 junior. They go right wing over to Svenis, tries to go baseline. Good recovery defense there from the Bucks. Then as Letty drives in, a little runner off the back iron. Good hustle there by Eck to get the rebound. Tried to kick it out to Mo. An errant pass goes into the hands of Prouty, who slows things down and then gets it to Rugby Reichen, who goes corner over to Mac Reichen. Reichen goes all the way in, and it was a tough fall there from Letty. My goodness, Letty went up for the block. I think they're going to get the foul either on the ground or right before the shot. Looks like it is going to be on the shot. We'll see who that one was on, but Letty, Alec, that was a tough fall.
He came up hobbling. Trace Svenis is still hobbling. We know Jake Ammon went out of the first quarter, had come back in. But nonetheless, almost seeing too many injuries, which is something Brookings obviously does not want when they're still in this game, as the first free throw by Mac Reichen is good, building that Yankton lead now to 7.
So Mac Reichen, a few free throws tonight so far for him, a chance for another one here. It's a 19-12 lead, connects on the second one, so now a 20-12 lead here for the Bucks, just over 5 minutes in this second quarter. They get it into Svenis again. The Bucks continuing to bring the pressure. They're liking to double team down there when someone gets caught. Letty recognized it, got ahead to Eck. Eck a little pump fake, couldn't get the first one, gets his own rebound and gets the second one. So Eck again continuing to show the hustle that he has, Alec, to get some points for these Bobcats.
Yeah, and if Yankton's going to continue to press and bring that double team like they did there, which led to a wide open layup, nice job by the Bobcats recognizing that, making the extra pass, and they're going to call a hand check there on Jack Even. Again, hands off in the ESD, that's what it was, just a simple hand check. That'll be Brookings' sixth team foul. So they again are also one away to put Yankton at the line for the 1-on-1.
And it is going to be Burns checking in for Letty. You got to think Even's going to come out, and he is. It'll be Lease coming in for him. So both teams currently sitting 6 fouls. So any next foul for either side means bonus basketball the last 4.5 minutes here. Bucks setting up their offense. It's Mac Reichen trying to drive all the way in. Kind of a circus shot there. Wanted the foul, didn't get it. Ends up into the hands of Svenis. Svenis maybe had a chance at least, but wisely pulled up there. And it's they get it to Lisa in the right wing. Lisa, a little left hand hook shot. Hit the rim, hit the backboard, no good. Rebound goes to the Bucks. 2014 in favor of Yankton. 4:08 remaining in the second quarter. It's a 3-point shot. Prouty's already hit 2 tonight. Can't connect on that one. Rebound goes to the Bobcats. Eck continues to push to the other side. Now he gets caught on the right wing dead here. Someone's got to help him. They get it to Mo near the center line. Mo goes right side, a little handoff to Svenis. Svenis guarded by Reichen, the 5'10 junior, and it's going to be an illegal screen there, I think, on Owen Burns, the sophomore, Alec.
And again, those screens are so tough, and you see him set more like that nowadays. It wasn't that Burns was moving at all, but when you set him that low, it's more of they set down, they're like shoulder screens. He gets so low, it's an easy call for the ref. Like I said, it'd be obvious if he was pushing or extending, but no, he got there on time. He just kind of lowered that shoulder, which is something he doesn't have to do. He's a 6'4 sophomore. He's the second biggest guy out there. He's just got to go set a screen as Drew Reichen connects on a 3 from the corner, giving Yankton a 23-14 lead.
With that last 3-pointer, all 3 Reichens have scored at least 1 point tonight against these Bobcats. 3:20 remaining. 9-point lead for the Bucks. They go left corner over to Mo. Mo guarded by Mac Reichen. Goes top of the key. Now they're going to switch. It's Drew Reichen on. They go right side to Eck. Wants a screen there from Burns. Got to be careful. Nice roll. Gets down low. Had a chance to go up. It's going to be ripped away from him. And I think it was Mac Reichen, the 5'10 junior, who's going to get called for the foul. So will be a 1-and-1 for Owen Burns. And again, the Bobcats already have 5 free throw attempts. This is just going to up that percentage, Alec.
Exactly. That's what they needed to do. We'll see if they can continue to get to the line. Sam Harden and was it Jake Ammon check in
yes,
for Eck and Svenis. So again, Burns will get to the line for 1, but we've seen it here in the first half. Anytime a Brookings big gets it down low, those Yankton guards just come, at the snap of a finger, and they're very quick with that. So Brookings has to continue to take care of the ball as Burns misses the first, giving Yankton the ball back with a 23-14 lead. 3 minutes left to go before half.
Bobcats now 50% on free throws, 3 of 6 in this first half so far. Little spin move there by Reichen, kicks it out to the other Reichen in Mac. Mac goes left side over to Drew Reichen. So 3 Reichens in a row get the ball out. Now they go back to Reichen. That was a full Reichen possession there, my goodness. And it was a rebound from Jake Ammon. So all 3 Reichens passing to each other. I don't know if they need anybody else, Alec.
I mean, like you said, it was just Drew Reichen to Reichen. Excellent back door by Nathan Lease. Missed the layup. Offensive rebound by Owen Burns, and he's able to put it in for 2. A great pass there by Sam Harden to a back door. Nathan Lease just happened to miss the layup, but a great offensive rebound by Burns to again cut the lead to 7. It's 23-16 with 2:18 left to go before half.
Bucks trying to answer. It was Drew Reichen with a 3-point shot. Hit one earlier, could not connect on this one. So it is going to be Bobcat basketball. Then it was Harden pushing to the other side, and it was going to be, I think, Mac Reichen who got called for the block there. So free throws upcoming, and this is where the Bobcats need to capitalize, Alec. Again, you get these opportunities for these bonuses. You have to make some of these to keep yourself competitive in this ball game against a tough Buck team.
It is, and this is something we have not seen from Brookings in the first half, let alone even second half, them getting to the line because of the bonus. So yes, Yankton is in the bonus, but the fact if Brookings can keep playing solid defense like they have, as Harden connects on the first and if they can keep getting to the line for the final 2:12, they're going to be right in this game for the last 2:12 until halftime.
Cuts the lead to 6, could get it to 5 with a make here. Svenis will check in for Hardin if he connects on the second one, which he does not. It was off the side of the rim there, and the rebound goes to the Bucks. So still a 6-point lead for Yankton. 23-17, approaching the 2-minute mark in this first half. They go right side over to Dylan Prouty, left side over to Reichen. Mac Reichen gets it to the corner. Prouty, they're trying to set up a screen for a 3-point shot. It looks like he's got 2 threes tonight. 6 points for the Bucks. Right side to Reichen. They go to the elbow, and it was stripped away there. Colton Potts had it at the elbow there. Got knocked away from him, so good defense from the Bobcats. A chance to make this a 1-possession game, Alec, under 2 minutes.
And again, going back to the patience, Lease had, I think, Jake Ammon slowly going down. He could have made a risky pass. Nonetheless, he knew to hold on to it, and they're going to call a double dribble there on Lease. So that turnover that he had caused comes back, and he decides to turn it over, giving Yankton the ball back.
Svenis will come in for Hardin, and then Eck is going to come in for Lease. And again, it was Lease trying to get that pick and roll there. I think he wanted to pass it to Burns, changed his mind, I should say, and just got caught delayed with that last dribble. So 1:30 left in this first half. Yankton up 23-17. They go to the baseline there in Krall. Krall gets past there, a nice move. Again, he got past Burns, couldn't finish with the little right-hand scoop there. So the Bobcats will take the rebound, and they'll take that as they get a possession here again to make it a 1-possession ball game possibly. Svenis, a nice kick out pass to Mo, finds a wide open Jake Ammon left corner. 3-point shot off the mark. It was tipped away from Eck, and it ends up into the hands of Drew Reichen, the 5'10 junior. What a 3-point shot that could have been, Alec.
It would have been huge, and again, it was a wide open shot. He even took a little extra second to make sure it was up and in, but he just left it short as Dylan Prouty connects on the jumper, giving Yankton a 25-17 lead with 45 seconds left to go before half.
Prouty now 2 3-point shots and a jump shot, up to 8 points for the Bucks. It's a 25-17 lead. Ammon gets it, gets stopped at the free throw line, goes right side to Eck, wants a ball screen from Burns. He gets it there. Now they try and do a little double. Burns gets caught at the right wing. Another 3-point shot from the opposite corner from Ammon, and it was a nice tip there from Eck to keep it alive, and now the shot clock is off. Great hustle there from Eck to tip it out to Svenis with 25 seconds, and now we're approaching the 15-second mark on this game clock, and the Bobcats have a chance to finish off this first half with a little momentum.
Yeah, and again, that's just the hustle that Eck brings. He doesn't have the size, but he is in there every single rebound, whether it's tipping it out or grabbing it. So good offensive rebound there by Eck. It's going to be a no carry call there as Svenis goes to Mo in the left corner. 3-pointer is up, just left it short. So that'll give Yankton a 25-17 lead through 2 quarters of play.
That'll bring us to the half. We'll have halftime show coming up for you back in 3 minutes on K Country 102.3.
We would also ask that you please consider joining the Bobcat Backers. The Backers help provide financial support to our Bobcat athletic teams. They provide scholarships, help with state tournaments, support future Bobcat athletes, and assist in providing funds to help with facility upgrades and other athletic needs. You can visit the Bobcat Backers website at thebobcatbackers.com for more information on becoming a member. All right, Bobcat fans, direct your attention to the east basket for our free shot contest. In a minute, 2 contestants will have 35 seconds to make a layup, a 3-pointer, and a half-court shot. If a contestant makes a layup, he or she receives a bottle of water from the concession stand. Making the 3-pointer earns a $10 Cubby's gift card, and a half-court shot earns a $100 Walmart gift card. Our first contestant tonight is Ava Sandine. Ava, are you ready? Thumbs up. 3, 2, 1, go. Cheer it on. She's got the bottle of water. Let's go to Cubbies. 2, 1, go. He's got the bottle of water. Oh, lefty wants to go to Cubbies. Come on, Caden. Money. $100 gift card. Get the shot off, Caden. Good count. How about a hand for Ava and Katie? Thank you both for playing, and we also thank Cubby Sports Bar and Grill, as well as the Monogram Club for supplying the prizes for the free shots contest.
-30 it's too cold. I want my golf clubs out.
Yeah, they've been sitting in my trunk since October. I don't know if that's good for them. You know, will that give them a chance to heat up a little extra when it gets warmer? I mean, is there some reverse psychology?
I could try anything with my golf clubs. It's not going to fix my slice.
We'll get the Vaseline out again, and you know, we'll be fine. We'll get rid of that slice for you this summer. This is the summer for you. But we'll get back to basketball here again. It's currently an 8-point lead for the Bucks here at the half. What did you see? What were some of the things, I guess, that stood out to you in this first half, Alec? I know we talked about shooting percentage. That's always a key. Again, the Bobcats, when their perimeter game is not going for them, it's tough to see them be successful. Again, we've seen the girls' side take less threes, but that's been able to open up the other parts of this offense. But again, only 1 of 7 from three-point range in the first half, and the lone 3 coming from even.
Exactly. And again, we've seen halves like this where Brookings is just shooting cold, I would say. But the biggest thing that stood out is you've got to make your free throws. Something that we have not seen the Bobcats do a lot of is get to the line from the bonus in the first half, and they did that tonight, and 4 of 8 on free throws, 50%. Yankton 4 of 4 from the line. So again, you're down by 8. Even if you could go 100%, I know that's asking a lot, but still, it's a free throw that cuts that 8-point lead to a 4-point lead. And then again, they have to keep shooting threes. Yes, they are 1 of 7, but a lot of them have been good looks. I know you had Mo kind of throwing up there at the end, but you know, Ammon's had a lot of good looks. So they got to keep shooting, because again, you hit some of those to go on with your free throws. You are right in this ball game. Defensively, you just have to find something to do to stop Rugby Riken, who's got 10 of the Yankton 25.
And one of the things for Brookings, one of the nice things I saw is they have 7 different scorers. So again, they're getting different players to score. It's just now we need to start. Again, you're in the second half. You have to get to double digits here. You know, leading the way for the Bobcats. It is even. Again, he had that 3-point shot plus the lone free throw, but otherwise you've got a couple guys. You've got 5 guys with 2, and then you have Sam Harden with 3. He had a free throw and also a jump shot as well.
Yeah, so again, you're seeing multiple guys score. That's something we've said the Bobcats have to do all year. Also, turnovers. You know, you look, we've kind of always said the magic number for the end of the game is right around 20. If you can keep it below that, you're obviously going to find yourselves in the game more. So looking right now, they've got 10 at half, and some of those are turnovers we've talked about that they just can't make. You know, the Nathan Lease double dribble, stuff like that. Now again, some of those turnovers on the press a little harder. Offensive fouls again go in as a turnover. So those ones maybe not as much as the ones that I know Coach Ingebretson and staff just don't like to see.
Looking at the game as a whole, largest lead for Yankton was 9. Brookings did have that 4-0 run to start the game, and then Yankton did an incredible job to come back and score 10 of their own, went on a 10-0 run before it was ended with the Jack Even free throw. But again, looking at both sides here, the Bobcats doing what they need to do. They're staying competitive. Again, they're only down 8. The problem is how can they respond in this third quarter, which we've mentioned, 500 times the last 2 years, Alec. But again, it's so important. It has to be the biggest priority for Coach Ingebretson and this boys team is how can we respond? We're playing a tough team. We're only down 8 at half. How can we respond in the beginning of this third quarter?
Yeah, somebody has to come out and find a way to stop Rugby Riken. And again, we said that, and it might be easier said than done. But if he's got 10 points, and again he's shooting the ball so well from beyond the arc, he's 2 of 4, and Dylan Prouty are 2 of 4. Right there, you're gonna have to just stay on those guys a little more than you maybe want to. Brookings is not in a zone, so it's not like they're getting wide open looks. But if I start the second half and I know I'm on Riken or Prouty, I'm going to pressure them a little more, not give them open looks. And yes, that's led to them attacking the lane and getting in there, but still, the way those two have been shooting right now, you would have to trade layups or chances at the paint for open threes that they've been getting.
Yeah, and the Bobcat offensive possessions haven't been too bad so far. Again, we looked at the first half altogether. I think they've had some success on those screen and rolls, Alec, if they get a proper screen. Again, we saw the illegal screen from Owen Burns later on in that second half, but they've had some good looks there. Again, they got Eck on one of them. He missed the first one, but got his rebound, was able to put it back in. Burns was able to finish at the rim. So if they can stay aggressive and get some ball screens like that, they've had a lot of double teams, the Yankton Bucks have, so that could cause some confusion on who's going to switch, who's going where. So I think a lot of ball screens, things like that near the perimeter is going to start opening some things up in the lane.
Yeah, Brookings did a very good job of getting the ball down low, and like you had mentioned, when Yankton brings that double team, Brookings has to be aware of that. We saw turnovers. Letty had it down low, got it stripped from him. Lease had it down low, got it taken from him. So again, if Brookings knows that double team is coming and they can be stronger with the basketball, you've got your two choices. You can try and draw the foul and get to the line, something they've done, or again, if you are double teamed, somebody's got to be wide open, and again, maybe if you can get better looks from beyond the perimeter, those shots will start to fall.
Yeah, that was the halftime show brought to you by Active Heating, serving you in Watertown and Brookings. We'll take a 30-second break here to get some quick words in from a sponsor, and when we come back, we'll have third quarter action from you in Bob Josted Gym. Back in 30 seconds, Kid Country 102.3. Welcome back, everybody. We'll get going here in just a second as both teams are finishing warming up, getting back to their huddles. Some good news here, Alec. We looked at the girls' score. It says start of period 3 for them. They're up 37-23 against the Yankton Gazelles, who are 5-12. So a good outing so far through 2 quarters for the Brookings Bobcats.
And again, we kind of talked about it going back to that time they got their winning streak started. They've beat some good teams, and again, teams on paper that they should have beat. And we've said this all year. The record put aside come game time, it really doesn't matter. It's how you play. But all it took was a couple wins in a row to get these girls going, and now they're sitting at 5-11, a chance to go to 6-12. That's exactly the momentum you need going into the Sodak 16.
Yep, 6-11 again, but this is a chance.
7 wins.
Yes, 7 wins and a chance to have 5 out of their last 6, which we haven't seen in a little while here. So that's great news for the girls program. We will definitely keep you posted on that score. And just a reminder, you can always watch us on Bobcats Live on YouTube, or you can tune in here on our station, Kid Country 102.3, as the Bobcats set up their possession. It's a 3-point look from the corner for Zach Moe. A quick start here is just what the Bobcats need, and they got it from Moe. 5 points for him, and a big 3-point shot there to cut the lead to 5.
Excellent patience. That's something we've said all night too. It's led to good looks. We've seen it before. They maybe haven't scored on a possession where they've had good looks, but still excellent pass to a wide open 3 for Zach Moe. That's a big bucket for him to start the second half.
Riken Rugby trying to start off the way he did finish off that first half. Misses a 3, and then it was Ammon to kick it ahead up to Moe, and they get it back to Ammon on the left wing. Ammon goes top of the key to Letty. Back to Even, right wing near the ESD logo. Again, Even's already got 1 3-pointer. You'd like to see him knock down a couple in this second half. Even goes to Moe, right wing, already has 1 3-pointer. Even wide open for 3, wanted to pass it there. Hits the back iron, offensive rebound goes to Harden. Harden had a chance to look at the basket. He didn't do it, and now they slow things down again here, but a fresh 35 for these Bobcats.
Nice patience there too, and again, you can see Brookings just almost looking to shoot the 3. You've got Jet Letty down low, and we've said this too, he might not be their tallest, well, he is their tallest guy out there right now, doesn't have the height advantage. Nonetheless, he's working extremely hard, but it seems as though the other 4 guards just kind of hang out around the perimeter as Jake Ammon connects on a 3 from the right wing, making it now a 25-23 Buck lead.
We've seen that the last few games. It's that elevator screen to the sideline, and Ammon knocked it down with confidence. Now it's stolen by Ammon. Ammon with 5 points, looking to get more here. He's going to drive into Mac Riken, the 5'10 junior, and it's going to be a block on Riken there. So a great couple of possessions for Ammon. Had the 3-point shot with confidence, got a steal on defense, and drew the foul here again. and it is going to be a timeout, just a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. But again, the lead cut to 2, Alec, 25-23 for these Bucks, and that's what we need from Jake Ammon, especially to start off this third quarter.
Yeah, this has been a perfect start to the quarter. Yes, it hasn't been long, and nonetheless, this is what Brookings needed. You've got a 3 from Zach Moe. You've got a 3 from Jake Ammon. You've got good defense. That last possession, a steal by Jake Ammon going the other way, leading to a Yankton foul. So everything the Bobcats could have wanted to start the quarter is working in their favor. But again, you've got six and a half minutes left in this third to keep it up.
We'll have to see what the Bobcats draw up here, and it is going to be Ammon inbounding. You wonder if he'll get it in and then maybe get a screen looking at the possible ball side corner. I get the feeling that might be what it is, but we'll see. They get it into Letty. They go top of the key. There it is. It's a screen for Ammon. He has a three-point opportunity, just like they drew it up, and it was halfway down. Unbelievable. It was halfway down, rattled around, and just did not fall somehow, Alec. I don't know how physics kept that one out.
I don't either. Excellent inbounds play. Good look for Jake Ammon. He will continue to shoot. Great hustle there by Sam Harden. Wasn't able to go get the rebound, but the fact that he kind of went after it led to Yankton hitting it out of bounds, so it'll give Brookings the ball back as they still trail by 2. Jake Ammon's going to shoot another three from the right wing, and he connects on this one, giving Brookings a 26-25 lead with 6:05 left to go in the third.
I thought they were going to run the same play there. They had me fooled and Yankton as well. He faked to go to the sideline. They got a double screen to the top of the key, or that right wing, for a three-point shot. Jumper off the mark there. That came from the hands of Krall, the 6'5 senior. Bobcats with a 1-point lead here so far. The perfect start to this third quarter. We're just under 6 minutes. Harden goes to the right wing there, tries to get it to Ammon, goes right corner to Even. Get it down low to Letty. Letty, nice pass there to the outside. Almost got away from Moe there. Then he gets another pass to Ammon. Ammon's three-point shot off the mark. Good hustle there by Letty. We talked about his ability to rebound on offense, and then he gets hit to the ground, and it's going to be a foul there on, I think it's going to be on Letty. So, yeah, Letty and I want to say Letty and Dylan Prouty, the 6-foot senior, kind of going for the rebounds there. And Letty was the one that went to the ground, but nonetheless, it's going to be a foul on him here with 5:29 left to go in this third quarter.
And again, you just love to see the hustle from him. He had just missed the layup. He had the offensive rebound, missed the layup. Rather than just getting back, he knew he still had a chance to go for that, went for it. Only Brookings' first team foul, so obviously they're not in any, I would say, worry yet of going to the bonus, as it's going to be a kick out to the right wing. A three-pointer is in by no other than Dylan Prouty, that 6-foot senior who has shot the ball extremely well tonight. His third 3 of the night, giving him 11 points.
Now 2 Buck scorers in double digits. Prouty with 11, Ryken with 10. Moe left wing, 28-26 lead for the Bucks, just under 5 minutes here in this third quarter. Ammon goes top of the key to Letty. Tried to get it to a cutting Harden, goes to Even on the wing. Even stuck there, back to Moe. Down to almost 10 seconds on this shot clock. Harden stuck at the left wing. He's dead there. He tried to get a bounce pass. I think he wanted Ammon to cut. Threw it off the back of someone's thigh. And then it's going to be the Bucks going all the way to the other side. Ryken gets a little turnaround jumper off the backboard. No good, but great hustle there. And it was Jaden Krall, the 6'5 senior. And what a way to get his first basket tonight with the offensive rebound and put back.
And here's where Brookings has to slow it down, be patient. Yankton bringing that full court press. They're up by 4, 30-26. Momentum's on their side a little bit. It's going to be a foul on Colton Potts. No, excuse me, Jaden Krall. Looked like he went for the reach on Letty. Caught him on the arm, so it'll be a sideline out of bounds for Brookings. That is only Yankton's second team foul.
Third personal on him, so we'll have to see what it is there. And then Harden's going to get called for the offensive foul. It was Mac Ryken, the 5'10 junior. It did call
it did look like a push, though. I thought
travel.
the same, but luckily I thought the same thing. I thought he had extended that forearm for the foul and said he called a travel. So
okay, so good news for Harden there, because I believe that would have been his second. I want to say.
I think third, but yeah, nonetheless, take him out. I think it was more of calm him down a little bit. He again thought it was an offensive foul. Take him out, let him take a little breather before putting him back in.
Smart move there by Coach Ingebretson. They go right side over to Krall. He's guarded by Letty, trying to drive in with the left hand. Gets caught in the lane. Back to Prouty at the left side. They get it down low. It's going to be Cody Oswald. Nice little fake up and under there, and he lays it in off the glass. So just like that, these Bucks starting to command this offensive game, and they've got a couple new scorers in the second half leading the way for them. It's Even getting across half court. 3:40 on the game clock. 32-26 lead for Yankton. Again, the Bobcats had a quick start here, and now it is Svenis, who comes up hurt again. It's that same ankle as before, and it's going to be a three-point shot from Kroll off the mark, and that couldn't have worked out any better for the Bobcats, but Svenis is down. There's no whistle yet. I'm surprised. It was Even who went in for a jump shot there. I thought maybe they'd give him my time. It's still, my goodness, Svenis just sitting on the ground by the referee, and there was just nothing he could do. I don't think he could stand on it and play continued, Alec.
I think, again, it was just that ankle, but like you had said, I know sometimes if your offensive player is hurt, but you have a chance to score, I know refs kind of like to almost give you the benefit of the doubt. They want to take it away, but after they had missed that first one and got the offensive rebound, that's when they had called that dead ball to get Svenis out. So hopefully it's nothing more than maybe a just rolled ankle, but you hope nothing but the best for him.
Mo from the corner there, three-pointer off the front iron, and now it is going to be an offensive foul on Harden. He was going for the rebound and pushed a buck out of the way. So momentum completely sliding to this Yankton side, and that is his third personal, second team. Still a 32-26 lead here with just over 3 minutes to go in this third quarter.
And again, with him being one of their primary, kind of their primary point guard, and you have Trace Svenis out, here's where Sam has to be extremely smart. He cannot pick up that fourth. Nice backdoor cut, but even better defense by Zach Moe as he blocked Cody Oswald, giving Brookings the ball going the other way as Jet Letty almost lost it over and back, but he was able to save it right up there by half court.
Yeah, and then it's going to be Engelbretson. Wanted a timeout, took the ref a while to hear it. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll take one ourselves. Back in 30 seconds, K-Country 102.3. Welcome back, everybody. 2:45 left to go in this third quarter. It's a 32-26 lead for these Yankton Bucks over the Brookings Bobcats on this chilly Tuesday night. Good thing we are in Bob, Josted, Jim, Alec, as Ammon sets it up here for a fresh offensive possession for these Bobcats. Mo gets a ball screen. Again, we talked about maybe being a key for them in this second half, and it was a long three-point shot there from Ammon. Cooled off a little bit off the front iron, and then they tried to pass it ahead. It got tipped on the way there. It was Oswald who came up with it. Oswald stuck just near the right block. Then they get it back outside to Prouty. Prouty goes corner over to Rugby Riken. Back to Prouty. They go left side over to Kroll. Kroll trying to go baseline against Lease there. A nice little reverse, almost a reverse layup. Again, he was going to his left, had to go up with the right because he was stuck underneath the backboard, but it was tipped out of bounds last by the Bucks there. So nice defense there from Nathan Lease, the junior.
And again, you can see Yankton kind of going down low a lot more these last few possessions, and Brookings can't afford to double because then you're leaving guys like Riken and Prouty wide open for three. So again, it's just kind of a one-on-one game down low. Brookings doing a very nice job that last possession to not give up a layup as Jackson Eck is going to shoot a three from the top of the key just off the back. Defensive rebound by Rugby Riken as he goes the other way, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Jake Ammon, so it'll be Yankton's ball underneath on the right side.
Owen Burns will check in. It was a nice bounce pass there. Oswald was trying to get it to Kroll, the 6'5 senior, at the opposite block, but the Bobcats had other things in mind. It will be Mo checking out of the game, so Burns a little chance here to get some fresh legs in. A nice play there, had an open three-point shot in the corner. It was Prouty again. He's already got 3 threes off the mark on this one. So the Bobcats take over here, trailing by 6 with a minute and a half to go in this third quarter. They go right side to Harden. They're trying to get it down to Burns. He got a guy in his back. We'll see what they do here if they try and collapse and double. Nice little turnaround left hook there off the mark. Good move by Owen Burns, but a nice rebound there for the Bucks. And now they look to push to the other side.
Really nice left right there by Owen Burns as Riken goes into about 4 Bobcat defenders. A little late whistle. Did seem like there was a lot of contact, but nonetheless, it was called a little late. So it's going to send Rugby Riken to the line. The foul was on, Burns.
Yep,
his second.
Yep.
Team third.
Picked one up early, gets another one here. A couple subs coming in for Yankton. It'll be Mac Riken. He's going to give, let's see who he's going to give a break. It looks like he's going to give Dylan Prouty a break. Now Svenis is back in. So again, Svenis clearly healed up at least a little bit. I don't know if just in the moment it was just a little more serious, or maybe less serious than what we were thinking. But nonetheless, a couple of free throws there are knocked down. So now it's an 8-point lead here for the Yankton Bucks. They do a baseball pass all the way down to the other side. Lease had to jump and catch it, and now they kind of slow things down there. So the Bucks didn't get back, but they did a much better job of finding a way to at least recover on that defensive possession. Baseline, little bounce pass there. They go top of the key to Lease. Lease, an open three-point shot. He's got the touch. Can't get it on this one. Smart play by Burns. There was a great box out by Mac Reichen, the 5'10 junior. Just pushed Burns out of the way, and you could see Burns just hold up on that rebound.
He wanted to go for it, but he would have picked up that foul. Nice move there. Rugby Reichen is going to go all the way into the lane. And again, we've seen that all night from him. He is not afraid by any means to get down there. It was Jackson Eck who picked up the foul. That'll be his first. Brookings fourth, but it'll send Rugby Reichen to the line for 2.
So just 49 seconds remaining here. Reichen with 12 points already. He's got 2 free throws this quarter, a chance to add a couple more here, and the first one is good, so up to 13 points is Rugby Reichen. Reichen, the leading scorer for anybody in this game. He's leading all scorers here for the Bucks and the Bobcats. Gets another one there, and it is Colton Potts who checks in, and Jaden Krull as well for the Bucks. Second one on the way for Rugby Reichen. He gets it to fall, and we'll double check our sub there. That's okay, but 2 free throws are good. Now a double-digit lead here, and now it's almost stolen. It got knocked out of the hands of Svenis, ends up into the hands of Nathan Lease on the right side. Gets it to Ammon at the left wing. Ammon doesn't use the ball screen, creates some space there. Nice little jumper from 10, 12 feet, knocks it down. So again, haven't seen Ammon do that a lot, Alec, but clearly he can shoot from all angles.
Exactly, he's just a very good shooter. But like you said, haven't been too many times we've said Ammon from inside the arc. A nice jump shot there, cutting the Yankton lead to 8 as they're going to hold it here for one final shot. 15 seconds left to go. They lead 36-28.
Another chance at a last shot here, just like that first half. And it's going to be Eck taking on Rugby Reichen. He's in the left corner. Gets a ball screen, top of the key. Now he goes right side behind the back dribble. A little step back from the free throw line. Almost got it. Hit rim, backboard, and rim out of the way. Good rebound there from Owen Burns to finish off the quarter after 3. It's Yankton 36, Brookings 28. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in a minute, K-Country 102.3. Welcome back, everybody. Bob Josted, Jim, alongside Alec Johnson. This is Andy Lee for the call tonight. Again, the Brookings Bobcats playing host to these Yankton Bucks, making the long trip north. Again, a lot nicer where they were at, I'm sure, compared to where we are right now, Alec.
Yeah, that's going to be a very cold bus trip home, and luckily I don't have to go as far as they do to get home tonight.
Exactly. We're starting off this fourth quarter. Again, it's an 8-point lead for the Bucks. Bobcats trying to do some damage on defense here. They kick it out. It's a jump shot there. No, a fake from Drew Reichen. He goes to the right side. It was a chance for his brother Rugby Reichen to make a shot. Didn't get it. Now ends up in the hands of the other Reichen. Mac takes a shot. No good there. Rebound goes to Even. Almost a travel there. Everybody on the Yankton bench wanted to travel there from Owen Burns. Did a good job of keeping maybe just that last pinky toe down, Alex.
Yeah, luckily nobody on the Brookings side thought it was a travel, so I'm going to have to agree with them. No travel on Burns.
Good steal there. He goes all the way to the other side. Jaden Krull gets 4 points. A nice steal, finishes with the finger roll in the right hand. More pressure going on here, and it's causing problems. It was almost tipped from Drew Reichen, the 5'10 junior, but wisely kept his hand away, and it's a pass out of bounds. So this is the problem, Alec. We talk about the third quarter, but again, you've got to be able to respond, of course, because it is the last quarter here.
Exactly, and this press we've seen just cause issues for the Bobcats. It's one thing when they do get it in, and when we've seen double teams, which have led to turnovers there. Brookings got it in, but unfortunately it was to nobody as it is Jaden Crowell scores off the inbound, giving Yankton a 40-28 lead. It's going to be Mac Riken, the 5'10 junior, picking up the foul.
A quick 4 points there for Jaden Crowell, the 6'5 senior. Went right over the top of Owen Burns. A nice move with the right hand, and it'll be Dylan Prouty, the 6' senior. He will give Mac Riken a break. Bobcats trailing by 12. This lead starting to slowly grow, Alec. Again, they've got it down to about 8 or 6, but right now 12 is the highest we've seen it in a little while. It's 40-28 for these Bucks, just under 7 minutes to go in this ball game. And then it might be almost an over and back there from, I think it was Jackson Eck. Luckily got it into the hands of Even, but we've already wasted about 15 seconds off the clock, and they're just setting up an offense. They get it down to Lease. He had a guy in his back. It was Rugby Riken, the 6' junior, and he's going to foul Nathan Lease there just above the block.
And again, Brookings, I know, has to do a job of patience, taking care of the basketball, because we've seen a few costly turnovers. But on the other end, you have to look at it. You're down 12 with 6:40. Yankton's been shooting the ball well, so you really can't afford to give them any more possessions, whereas Brookings is not scoring on there. So yes, they have to continue to be patient on offense, but at the same time, they have to start going a little bit to get back into this 12-point lead as Jack Even goes into the Yankton defender. Rugby missed it, got his own offensive rebound, and went back up with it and put it in. Again, Yankton leads by 10. It's 40-30 with 6:20 left to go.
First Bobcat basket in a while. Good persistence there from Jack Even. And then it's going to be an offensive foul. They got it down just above the block. Jaden Crowell using that 6'5 body, just kind of put his shoulder into Jet Letty there, who went flying to the ground. So another charge taken there by these Bobcats, still showing some grit on the defensive side.
Yeah, and again, excellent play there by Jet Letty. He kind of knew if he was going to take that bump, if you ever fall over like he did there, you kind of have to do it on the first one, because as soon as a ref sees you take 2 or 3 bumps and then you fall over, they kind of know that you can, I would say, handle it. So the fact that he did it on that very first one was just a smart play there by Jet Letty.
It was Crowell's 4th foul, so he's out of the game. It's Michael Morris, the 6'5 junior, checking in for him. Good defensive pressure here from the Bucks. Again, a 10-point lead here with 6 minutes to go in this 4th quarter. 40-30 Yankton. They go top of the key to Letty. Get an opportunity for Ammon with a 3-point shot just off the front iron. Good box out there by Drew Riken. He boxed out Even, got the rebound. Now it's a chance for the Bucks to set up an offense. They give it to one of the Rikens. Rugby, his name is. It gets taken from him into the hands of Letty, and then it's going to be, I believe, Riken fouling him as he was trying to push to the other side of the floor there. So again, Letty showing that hustle that we've talked about so much this season, Alec. We just want to continue to see it here these last 5 minutes and 44 seconds.
And on the plus side for the Bobcats, that is Yankton's 6th team foul. So you trail by 10, and the best thing that can help you right now is if you can get into the bonus. It gets you to the free throw line. It stops the clock. So a big break there for the Bobcats. Now we'll see if they can capitalize off it as they trail by 10.
And one way to do that is showing aggression as long as it's controlled by these Bobcats. If they can have controlled aggression, they've got a chance to get to the free throw line often and early here in this 4th quarter. Ammon goes right side to Even. Then they go corner over to Harden. Harden guarded by Riken, the 5'10 junior. Stuck there, he's dead. Gets a skip pass to Letty. Letty goes down the right side, nice little take, couldn't finish at the rim. It was Mo who went up for the rebound, falls to the ground, sends up into the hands of Rugby Riken. A little skip pass there, what a nice play that was. Almost a fake pass to his left. Got it to the hands of Oswald, and Oswald laid it in off the glass, as now we've got Ammon limping off the court. So injuries just plaguing these Bobcats tonight, Alec.
Exactly, and getting by at this time of the year too, it might just be something you see from fatigue. These are guys that play 20, 25 minutes every night they're out there. So, it is a lot of basketball this late in the season. The nice thing is we have seen them all come back in the game between Svenis and Ammon. So hopefully Jake coming out, again, was nothing too serious, because he's a guy they're going to need here for the final 5 minutes as they trail by 12, because eventually they're going to have to start shooting threes. Sam Harden attacks all the way into the lane, and he's able to draw the foul. It'll send him to the line for 2 free throws. It'll be Yankton's 17th foul, putting Brookings in the bonus, and the foul was on number 33, Michael Moores, his first.
So good controlled aggression, as we mentioned, by Harden there. He took it coast to coast, got through the press break, made his way to the other side, gave himself a chance at free throws, but he misses the first one. And I believe that was the first free throw attempts of the second half for these Bobcats, Alex. So not a lot of opportunities for them. Now they're in the bonus at least, so they've got some chances here with 5 minutes to go. Harden's second one on the way goes 0 for 2, and then a nice rebound there from Morse. So just what the Bobcats didn't need. No points from the free throw line there for Harden. It will be a timeout for Yankton. Going to be head coach Chris Haynes taking one there for them. It is going to be a 30-second one. We'll take 30 seconds ourselves back at 30 K Country 102.3. Welcome back, everybody. One more score update for the girls' game down in Yankton. A little bit nicer weather there. Currently with 3 minutes to go in the fourth, Brookings with a 52-43 lead. So we'll see if they can hang on to that again. A chance to go 5 of their last 6 in wins and move to 7-11 on the season, Alec.
Yeah, that would be huge. And again, now that they've found themselves in these situations, where they have a lead in the fourth, it's nothing new to them. Like you said, they've won 4 or 5 of their last 6, so that's huge for them. Hopefully they can handle that pressure down there in Yankton as it's Drew Reichen, a 3-pointer from the right wing. He connects, building that Yankton lead up to 15. It's 45-30 with 4:25 left to go. Here's, like we talked about, Brookings has to start going if they want to get back in this game. The threes are probably going to have to start falling.
They go left side to Mo. Mo guarded by Morse. Tried to get a backdoor cut to Harden, couldn't get it to him. They go right side to Lease, then a little pass to Even. Even driving to the middle with the left hand, gets a handoff there to Letty. Letty goes corner to Lease. Again, need to get a shot up here, running out of time. You got 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bobcats need to start getting a little quicker on offense. A tough jump shot there from Letty. Almost banked it in, but then it was tipped away. Even had a chance at a 3-point shot, kept his foot on the line, knocks down the jumper, so a big shot there. Again, it was possibly a failed possession, and then the Bobcats salvage there with a make. We've got a whistle here. I don't know if he wanted something, but it's head coach Chris Haynes calling a timeout. But again, the ball was inbounded before the whistle even got blown. So I'm not sure what's going on there exactly. Now the refs are going to talk this one over, I think.
And they're just discussing that the referee, it was kind of my fault, he had said. So the substitution, we see Jaden Crawl was going to come in the game, but since there was not technically a timeout, he's not allowed to sub in. So you can see him come back out. He will come in on the next dead ball.
8 points for Even after that jump shot. Again, the Bobcats need some ball pressure here, need to get a steal, something, take away. Again, you've got 4 fouls as a team. You still got a few to give here with 3:35 to go. Still a 13-point lead for these Yankton Bucks. Left side, it's going to be Oswald. They go back to the corner. Rugby Reichen, a wide open 3-point shot. Just short on that one, but then an offensive rebound goes to the Bucks. Nice left hand there from Oswald. Lays it in off the glass. A little turnaround there with the left hand. He's got 6 points for these Bucks. Now back to a 15-point lead with 3:10 to go in the ball game.
And again, Brookings had done about as much as they could until that last wide open Reichen 3. Luckily they missed it. Nice backdoor cut from Nathan Lease. Just missed the layup, but there's that Zach Moe offensive rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, so it'll stay with the Bobcats. So again, you love to see the hustle from Zach Moe. And again, just going back to that defensive stand, the offensive rebound leading to second chance points. It was a nice finish, but that's something Brookings can't afford, especially when you trail by 15 and you've only got 3 minutes left.
The Bucks sub in Jaden Crawl, the 6'5 senior. He's got 4 fouls. Nice inbounds play. Got it to Even there near the left block, and he does get it to fall with the left hand. So Even now up to double digits. He's got 10 for these Brookings Bobcats, back to a 13-point lead here. So this is where the Bobcats need to stop. Good pressure before the half-court line. Was thinking maybe a 10-second call, but it was a timeout there from head coach Chris Haynes of Yankton. So we'll take a break ourselves. Back in a minute. K-Country 102.3. back, everybody. Alongside Alec Johnson, this is Andy Lee. Fourth quarter action, 2:46 to go in this ball game. A 13-point lead here for the Bucks. We talked about before the break, these Bobcats need to get a stop here and possibly a three-point shot to get it to 10 points with the deficit. They go top of the key right side over to Prouty. Prouty again, a few three-pointers already this evening. He's got 9 points off three-pointers. They go left side over to Kroll. Kroll guarded by Letty, tries to go down the middle. Maybe got away with a push-off there, maybe another one as well. They get it to Prouty, a three-point shot. He's got 3 already, well off the mark there, but right place, right time was Jaden Kroll, who caught it just past the rim and got the reverse layup to fall in.
And again, that's 2 straight possessions for Yankton, getting offensive rebounds, which have led to 4 points. You know, this last possession, offensive rebound for a layup. The possession before that, offensive rebound. So if Brookings could have got those 2 stops, that 15-point lead is really 11, and you have the ball. It just comes back to having to get those rebounds.
There's 2 3-point misses from Lease, 2 offensive rebounds, so the Bobcats still going here under 2 minutes. Again, trailing by 15, 49-34. Need to get something going here. They try and get it to even, and they do almost lose his control. It's a kick out to Lease. Another chance at a 3-point shot, and then another offensive rebound. So 3 misses with 3-point shots, 3 offensive rebounds, and then it was a reverse layup from Letty there, trying to go up, couldn't get it to fall, and it looked like he got hurt after he came down on that one. So physicality just taking its toll on these Bobcats tonight, Alec.
I think right at this point, you know, you trail by 15 with a minute 20. They're probably just hoping to get out of this game. It's going to be a turnover there, kind of through the hands of Jaden Kroll, as we see Mac Riken sub in for Dylan Prouty. But again, you're down 15 with a minute 18. It's going to be very hard to come back, as Jake Ammon is going to check in for Jet Letty. No, excuse me. Yes, Jet
Looks
Letty.
like it,
Okay.
yes. Yep.
But right now, it's like Brookings almost just wants to get out of here with no severe injuries. You know, you still have 2 games left after this. We said it before the game. A lot has to happen to go their way to make it to the Sodak 16. But if you're losing your starters to injuries, you know, your chances just go farther down.
Yep. Down to a minute 10 here. They've got a bounce pass to Lease. Pretty good defense. Again, safe defense from Jaden Kroll with 4 fouls, forces the miss. And now it's Riken who can slow things down and just run this offense, as we are officially under 1 minute in this ball game. They go right side over to Kroll. Kroll gets past his defender, and a little scoop layup off the glass knocks it down. So Kroll now just another scorer in double digits, 10 points for him for these Yankton Bucks. They go left side to Lease, a deep 3-pointer, really no hand up on him was Ammon, and he misses on that 3-point attempt. And basically now it'll just run out the clock here. There's about a 3-second difference. We're sitting 31 on the shot clock, 31 on the game clock, 28 on the shot clock, and now it's just going to be a slow offense as they get it top of the key to Drew Riken. So as they're slowing things down here, Alec, again, what did you see that you liked from the Bobcats tonight? What did you see that you didn't like?
I loved the aggressiveness. Again, going back to before the game, one of the last games we had called, they had 1 free throw in the first half. Tonight they got there more. They got there 8 times in the first half. They just had to capitalize on those free throws attempts, something they didn't do. And again, they've just really been ice cold tonight. They're kind of a hit or miss. You know, if they come out firing like they did tonight, you know, they shot 7 threes in the first half. They only made 1 of them. So again, I loved the aggressiveness on the 3-pointers that they were shooting. Unfortunately, they just couldn't see any fall in the hoop.
Yeah, and they let the clock run out, took the shot clock violation. Bobcats just inbounded to there, let the clock run out as well. So we'll take a 4-minute break here. When we come back, we'll have a post-game show for you and very much more. Back in 4 minutes, K Country 102.3.
We thank you for